For others of you, I do think you're giving somebody a chance because you feel happy with them. You're not certain whether honestly they're the right option, because again, I do get this person has a bit of little princess energy. Look at this, my sleeping beauty. Sleeping beauty. Or you guys, again, I'm not gonna tell you, oh, ditch the old person, go for a new person, but for those of you who've been manifesting someone, something new, wow, look at this cards. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Star. I can stop this reading right here. It feels so good. It just feels so aligned, like a dream come true. What is up, you guys? What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an additional extra reading. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's start peeking into the end of the month, how things are likely going to be by the end of the month. And again, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. Please remember this is a general reading, and some of it might resonate with you. Some of it might not resonate with you. It might be your reading. It might be not your reading. If you want a personal readings that's tailor-made just for you, that takes into account your own astrology chart, your personal situation and questions, you can still book. I still have a few spots open, which we're closing up for my birthday for a little bit. So 25% off everything is there if you need something personal. There are packages available, and I still have one spot for one-on-one tarot student where I teach you all my secrets of tarot one-on-one, and that is 25% off too. So this is like the best moment to get anything you want from me essentially in my shop, because I'm trying to get everything done before my birthday to take a little bit time off later. All right, what else do I want to say? Yes, everything in the description box. Again, I only have one Etsy shop, and there is an option which I think it should be available when you watch this video, also to ask me just one question. It can be one simple question, and for that there is a payment form down below too. This is like essentially this is the only things you know, that are in my description box that you can follow. Okay, so be careful out there. What else? Yeah, let's go right in. Let's go right in. There's a bunch of course, videos on my channel. And again, it's like, you know, I'm a happy person. I have a good life. I have happy vibes, you know, and it's like, how to say, not everyone will resonate with everything I say. You know what I mean? It's like, but you know, it's easy though. Like sometimes when I go online, right, like if I ever feel like I want to watch Scorpio reading or whichever reading that's out there, it's very easy. You know, I never complain in other people's comments. Like if somebody is describing the life of a Scorpio who is heartbroken and suffering and whatever, I just, not my story, doesn't resonate. That's not me. I don't write down below that, how dare you to tap into an energy that's not mine. I'm so happy. It does not resonate. You know, I don't do this because it's stupid. It's just not my reading. Now, if I go, let's just say out there, and I see a reading, Scorpio, you're about to become, you know, the happiest, the most successful person in your family. You're about to open the treasures of the universe. I'm like, yeah, I might not watch it necessarily, like, you know, it depends on how much time I have, but I'll be like, yeah, that's probably my reading over there. You know what I mean? It's like, you choose, you snooze, you lose. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, let's go. Ooh, Oracle, wisdom, patience. Let's see what else. Fate, one more. And we have here dreams. Interesting. Pyramids, I'm seeing. Somebody's in Egypt or something about Egypt. I do feel like you already know what's going to happen. For some of you, be patient with something you've been manifesting. Now, patience is, I think I myself used to misunderstand kind of that whole thing a little bit. Because for me, patience used to mean that I need to wait for something. No, there is nothing to wait for. Like some of you in the comments, right? Oh, I've been waiting so long for this person. There is nothing to wait for. If you're waiting for something, I mean, I don't want to say, oh, you're doing it wrong. I mean, I have no clue. There's different methods, right? We can use when we manifest something, but there is nothing to wait for. Like, again, there is absolutely nothing to wait for. You decide, like, you know, I have this very special talent where I can see sometimes how, like, I can see, like, let's just say even public people. Like I can see, oh, this person's not going to stay with that person for too long. I see these two famous people, whatever, who are not together now. I see they will be together in the future at some point. I mean, I don't know when, but I can see that like something's going to happen there. And I have to tell you, you have no clue how many times it came through. Even most recently, I remember I really did not like Grimes' past relationships and with this guy Anima, and when I saw a picture of them together before it was even announced that they were together or they were even in a relationship. I think the guy was married to a model girl, she was messing with someone else too. I remember I saw a picture of them and I'm like, they will absolutely be together, like they should be together. I don't know, I manifested their relationship, I think. And they are together now. So here the thing is, like with patience, you don't wait for anything, you just kind of know something is gonna happen. And then you just do things, like you don't put things on a pedestal. You just know things will happen. And the thing is, like the secret here is that the more you're attached and you're like, this has to happen, this has to happen, this has to happen, the more it creates delays and different shits you don't want to deal with. Because I don't know, there's too much to get into, but I feel like you just need to know that's gonna happen and not give a fuck, basically. Be like because the thing is, like, if you truly want to consciously manifest things, it's like you can go two ways about this, right? At least two ways. One is just kind of let the universe, so to say, decide. Whatever happens, happens, kind of thing, right? Meant to be will happen, not meant to be will not happen. And sure, that can sometimes also work in your favor too, that approach. But sometimes, like, let's just say you're very specific. There's experience you want. And I mean, you want what you want. What can we do, right? We have wants. It's normal. Now, here, it's like, you gotta just know that it's somehow gonna happen. And you like, how to explain this? It's like, you have to be in a way, version of yourself that is more powerful. Like you cannot be in this version where you are just sitting, crying, begging, chasing. It doesn't work like that. I mean, for some people it still works, but I don't know. I just do, like, I personally don't want to live my life begging, crying, not to mock anyone, but I'm not attracted to this kind of energy. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this within myself. I used to be like that. Some of you who followed me on my channel for many years, I used to cry here sometimes in videos, like, we've gone definitely very long. There's been a long journey since then, all I can say. And I'm just not attracted to this energy because, no. If you have some feelings, you have to go process them. But again, I'm talking from a conscious perspective of manifesting things. Be strong. So, and I do feel like there is an incubation process or things that are unfolding here. Let me see. And we have here handwriting, authenticity. We have here candle illumination. There's going to be some things you will speak to someone, some things someone will speak to you. Observe, like literally right now. Just observe without, it's like, just observe without attachment. I don't know, for the lack of a better word, I guess. Because when you just look at everything and kind of like, just laugh at it, not take it seriously, things shift faster. Let me just tell you that. Because let's just say you see something, or there's just something that you've been waiting for a while, and like, your reaction to things, heavy reaction, also molds and shifts things in a certain way. Now, when you kind of like, let's just say, I don't know, I'm trying to give an example here. We'll timestamp this, don't worry. Like, certain stuff, like let's just say you have a toxic family member, right? And they constantly, with their actions, with their silent treatments, how they talk to you, right? They're trying to provoke certain reaction of you usually, right? And like, let's just say if you react, right? If they get the emotional reaction they want out of you, and if you start really feeling some kind of way, in a way they succeed because they got what they wanted out of you. They got that reaction. Now, on the other hand, if you just look at somebody, like, how sometimes we see, like, not to mock anyone, but sometimes, on the street, you see like people who are clearly like, not in a good space, let's just say mentally, struggling with something. Like, and let's just say if I walk around down the street and there is some person out there screaming something, acting a certain way, like, I don't, like, I will avoid maybe like walking too close to be safe, but like, I'm not gonna have some kind of crazy reaction to that, like it's about me or something like this. I understand this person is going through something, and he will get the help that they need. And I mean, I don't know why I went for that example. With family members, yeah, like let's just say you see somebody is acting a certain way around you, yeah, sure, keep your keep your distance, but at the same time, don't give them that emotional reaction. Don't start fighting. Don't start don't start like actively engaging with it, I guess, because there's a lot of things coming to light. You have very powerful energy at the moment, and yeah, there's something here where you have to have certainty and you have to trust right now more than ever, because your prayers have been heard and you will see some kind of omen, some kind of sign. A lot of luck when it comes to communication, knowledge, and somebody might be offering you, I feel like, a commitment, or somebody will be offering you something, because here I'm seeing it more as a ring card and feathers as message. So there will be something where people will come and offer you things. Okay, like commitments, I don't know, a relationship. And again, if you're watching this and there's some specific person who's been ignoring you and you're like, oh, hopefully it's him. I don't want to say you're not doing this right, but if you want it to work, which it can, because this, and it can work not even only because you are a powerful person who can create desired results in your life. It can simply work because that person that you put on a pedestal is not even that special. It's not even that special. You made them special. You made them special with your attraction, obsession, everything else. Once you dethrone them, so to say, put yourself out there, everything changes. Everything changes. No need to put anyone on a pedestal. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's keep going. Family, friends. Look at this, what I just said. I'm not lying. We have loss in reverse, commitment, family, friends, and guys. So I don't know, for some of you, you might just accept that, this is a losing investment, losing project, don't want to deal with this person. But you get a relationship. I keep getting that you won't be single for long. Yeah, for some of you, it's new supportive connections. Just don't let, I feel like sometimes you still go into this mental loops of negative thoughts. Again, in my opinion, you shouldn't be necessarily fighting them or whatever. It's just acceptance. Like, okay, I thought about something. Maybe I don't want to be thinking about this anymore. It's like the way I've been doing this lately is I still get sometimes triggers, and I just started looking at my triggers as a good thing. Like, it's almost like they're part of my quirks, part of my little, like, I don't know how to say, my little, like, I don't know, I'm thinking of like a movie character, right, who has some kind of quirks, like Harley Quinn. I'm kidding, but like, I'm thinking of that, like, oh, okay, I have like my little cuckoo thought right now. Let's just let it be, not judging it, not trying to force it into something. And what else I was gonna say here? Yeah, because I feel like for you, it's like you can see through people now so clearly, and you're getting what you want. You just have to know that what you want is there for you, for some of your relationship and your creative project. It's there. You will get there. So all the doubts, thoughts along the way, just accept that they are normal. Everyone has them, I guess, and like just keep focusing more on what you desire, because I feel it's very positive lately. The energy has been very positive. Look at this, bottom of the deck, deserving of sacred temple here. Know that you don't have to, I don't know, be perfect to be deserving of good things. I don't know why I want to say it like this. All right, now let's go into your connection spread. Let's see who we're connecting with. Let us see. First row is you, second row your person. I was recently thinking. First row is you, Scorpio, you're at the top, they at the bottom. So yeah, let's see. Definitely the relationship, Scorpio, is the top. Definitely, rarely you're bottom, but oh my God, let's see. If you cannot handle my humor, I'm sorry to say. I mean, it's not time yet. But Five of Cups, there's been somebody disappointed over you. What can we do? What can we do? Sadness is part of life, so to say. Let's see. First row is you, second row your person. Come on, let's do it already. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you have clarity. You're also very clear how you communicate with people at the moment, I think. Seven of Cups, just when I said you are clear. But I feel like, I'm going to explain to you in a second how I think it works. Strength card. You are coming from a strong place. The Moon. Yeah, you're coming from a strong place, very confident. You can have Leo in your chart. If you don't have Leo in your chart, you just have that vibe. I like when Scorpio is in a Queen of Wands vibe rather than Queen of Cups, to be honest. Just a personal preference. I don't mind also you in your Queen of Swords energy, but I think my favorite Scorpio interpretation is Queen of Wands. And some of you will say, oh, Scorpio is a water sign. It's supposed to be Queen of Cups. Yes, it is, but it's also, there's more to that. Scorpio actually is an element. It's both fire and water. So at least Queen of Wands makes sense even from that perspective. Now, Queen of Swords, we all know that even though it's not the Scorpio per se card because it's air element, just be honest in the comments, Scorpio. Have you never resonated with that card? And again, to tarot and astrology, there is more than just simple, you know, signs. Oh, these are represented by that. There's deeper secrets there. If you want to study with me, I can teach you that. Actually, even in my VIMEO course, I think I slightly touch on that, the one for beginners on VIMEO. So yeah, let's see. We have Knight of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, definitely you have somebody who is very, very decisive about you. They've been indecisive, now they're decisive. And if you say, oh, my person is indecisive, find a new person. You know, there's a new person here who is decisive, for sure. Page of Wands, there's going to be flirty communications. Devil, and there is obsessed person too. Capricorn could be in their chart. Seven of Wands, ooh, cat fight, except it's not a cat fight because it's men. So if we say about women cat fight when they're fighting for someone, what do we say about men? Dog fight? I don't know. The World card, Two of Cups. It is here, darling. The love of your dreams, the relationship of your dreams, what you always wanted manifests. Now, again, I don't want to necessarily say that it's your specific person. I have no idea, honestly, how exactly it works here. And sorry, guys, let me adjust the camera. Okay, you guys, much better, much better. By the way, I wake up usually with this very deep, chesty voice. I love it. Like, I don't know, I'm about to hire a new vocal coach because I think it's time to sing again for sure. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I like when I'm in this place. I think it's very, 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 very nice. I don't know why I want to say that. But anyway, let's talk about this. So I think, you know what it is? Your key right now to everything you want is confidence. Literally, if you're confident, I don't see any... Like, I feel, you know what it is? Even if there are some kind of issues or some kind of uncertainties, you will cut through it. You will cut right through it. So, you know what it is? It's like money, career, love, whatever it is. It's like you're confident. The second you're confident, everything comes. So that's the only thing I would work on if I were you. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like doors are opening for you now. Choose wisely, because I feel like you will be in an interesting place where you will be building, creating creative project, could be collaborations, could be, and I feel like, you know, especially coming into summer will be very productive. So I know we are in May, but I feel like right now in May, you're planting seeds for things that will be blossoming more and more in June, in July, even part of August. I see that, like, if let's just say last summer was kind of crazy, it might have been fun, but it might have been also like crazy, very unstable with all the Venus retrograde and everything. This summer is going to be very productive for a lot of you guys. And productive not just in a way, oh, I'm going to work, pay my bills, blah, blah, blah. Like, more like whatever you want to create, actually. Like, let's just say, write a novel, I don't know. Make some kind of art, launch a business, you know, launch a side hustle, whatever it is, you're going to put yourself out there, you're going to rebrand yourself, you're going to also acquire possibly connections that's going to be very beneficial for you long term. And I see with the Seven of Cups, there's just a lot of possibilities opening up for you. I see Seven of Cups card as a good one. Maybe not all of these possibilities you're going to be with forever, even when it comes to love, in terms of dating. But I feel like the fact that you have options right now is incredible. It makes you more confident. I honestly think, like, even if you look back just a few months back or a year back, you've gone through such a significant metamorphosis. You're a different person now. And as a person who is different, like, everything changes around you. Your environment's starting to change. Pay attention to what's going to be happening right in the end of May, because there is going to be some illumination. Let me ask, what is this illumination about? What is this, the moon cards about? I see it as a full moon moment. About love. So some clarity will come when it comes to love, when it comes to creative projects. And yes, something that's been hidden, Seven of Swords. Something that's been hidden, something that's been confusing. Maybe you yourself were hiding this. You didn't want to disclose that. And I'm seeing here, you know, it's interesting. Maybe because work was involved somehow, but you know what it is? I read these cards for so many years now, but it never ceases, never fails to amaze me how sometimes you just see something in the card you've never seen before, you never noticed before, and it stands out to you. And usually what I teach my students is that there is a specific type of message in the moment, especially if like it never stood out to you before, now it does. So what I'm noticing here, right? He has these 2 swords here. He has, 4 swords here, and he has 1 sword in his hands. So it's almost like there has been indecision. There has been something where, you know, it's been stagnant for a while. A person maybe has taken some kind of rest, and now with 1 sword here, which is we have here, right, Ace of Swords, they're ready to speak some kind of truth. And again, it doesn't have to be any toxic ex of yours. It could be just things, or maybe you're speaking also your truth. Things are becoming clear. Nothing is in the shadows anymore. King of Pentacles could be about Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. Things have cooked, I think here, like things have cooked, and it's up to you if it's good for your taste. You know, we have this joke, right? Some situations, some people, they need to get to their point. But the thing is, like, I don't eat meat, but you know, I make tuna steaks though. Like, you know, those ahi tuna, like from Whole Foods, amazing. We have fresh catch here, like Florida fresh catch, amazing. Much better than in a restaurant. In a restaurant, the kind of meal I cook here at home with this tuna and like some veggies sometimes too, high quality tuna, not some shitty tuna, but like fresh, like it costs me, I don't know how much here, like, I don't know, maybe definitely less than $50, maybe less than $40. In a restaurant, the kind of meal I cook here with my tuna steaks would be like, with this inflation, I don't know, almost $100 probably. Well, not 100, I don't know, but more. But the point is, why I'm sharing this is that you have to decide for yourself, like, is this overcooked for you, the situation? Is this been too just, you know when sometimes steak is too cooked, right, and it has no juice, no anything. Sometimes it's rare and it's kind of gross too. Like, I personally, even this tuna, I don't want to eat it too rare, even though people say it's supposed to. Like, you know, it has to be the right thing for you. So ask yourself, is this something that feels right? You know, maybe you're not ready yet. Like, I recently have this opposite freaking problem of what I used to have. I used to be the one who wants commitment. Like, you know, like I teach you all of this. You apply and see where your life goes. I used to be the one who wants commitment, wants somebody to just be with me already. Now I have the opposite problem. I have all these people who are ready to commit, who are ready for a relationship, but I realized finally that I do have a lot of options. There's many people I'm attracted to. And I feel so much happier, honestly, than where I used to be, when I would just put all my eggs in one basket and cling to one person. And I honestly don't know. It's like we're in the opposite side of that now, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. But like, for you, decide, like, are you ready? Are you yourself ready? Because especially, I'll share something, and it's probably your therapist will tell you something similar. Sometimes when we, for a long time of period, are attracted to people who are quote unquote unavailable, whatever that means, or not fully present with us, it does show that on some level we are unavailable ourselves. And then when you start working on those limiting beliefs, right, and you start meeting people who really, you know, you've been affirming, I deserve princess, you know, be treated like a princess. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be cherished. I deserve someone who is consistent with me. My needs are a priority. My needs deserve to be met. I'm only attracted to people who meet my needs. You know, like, I've been doing this kind of affirmations here and there, right? So, and you know what? It works very, very fast. Started attracting people like that. And the thing is, like, for me is, oh, okay, so like, what do I do now, right? Because if on some level you deep down maybe did not want to have a relationship. Sometimes we think we want a relationship, we don't actually want it. I don't want to say that you're scared to be lonely, but like, I had this breakthrough with a new friend of mine. She's also like a therapist. And I was like, you know what? Maybe because love was so scarce for me when I was a child, for me, a tool of empowerment was to create this massive goal for myself of the soulmate project. And I felt like when I achieved that, this will be true empowerment, because this was something that made me disempowered when I was growing up, because I really didn't feel the presence of unconditional love, other than my grandparents, I think. So, and it's like, it's like you sometimes think you want love, but you want something else. You might want power. You might want security. You might want, it might not even be, it sometimes is maybe like society's conditioning. There's many things. And I think the more you go into deeper journey of yourself, wow, it's going to be long reading, you start finding out those things. And once you are ready, they open up to you. And it could be shocking, quite shocking, about what you actually want, who you actually are. So pretty interesting, huh? But if you want a relationship, I'm seeing that it's here. It's just you have to decide how things to progress and do it on your own pace. Now, finally, who are you connecting with? Again, I do see that there could be multiple people. And again, if you say that there's no one in your life, I mean, I am connecting with someone who definitely, I mean, you see these cards: Magician, Emperor, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, Devil, Seven of Wands. I mean, does it look to you like there is nobody interested in this particular Scorpio? You just tell me, because, I don't know. Maybe I really don't know how to read cards. Who knows, right? Who knows? Anything's possible. But I feel with the Magician card, first of all, you've been manifesting, I feel like, partners who are more serious, who are more consistent, who are more emotionally available, who are more expressive. An affirmation, actually, a coach has recently given me, says something along the line: any man I'm attracted to acts decisively and what was the second part? Acts decisively and purposefully with me. So if you've ever had a pattern, I definitely had it, where people are attracted to you, but they are kind of shy, don't have any balls, don't approach you, hide their feelings. I definitely have experienced that, for whatever reasons. A good affirmation is like, anyone I'm attracted to, anyone who's attracted to me, always acts openly, is honest about their feelings, acts purposefully with me, acts decisively with me, pursues me openly. So, because I feel like that's something you've manifested, very likely. And what you manifested also, there's people been also manifesting you. So I don't know how this works. You've been manifesting them, they've been manifesting you, and they're coming towards you with communication, with love, with offer. I do think it could be a person from the past, someone who doesn't want to let you go, who is obsessed. But with the Seven of Wands, I think it's up to you to establish correct boundaries with them, because, excuse me, if you haven't given me commitment, if you haven't put a ring on my finger, if you haven't taken me off the market, why do you believe that I'm here, to sacrifice myself, wait for you while you deal with your crap and your baggage? I'm sorry, but this baggage is not more important than me. You prioritize some things, you had some things to do, I understand, but I have my own life to live. And if I decide to be with someone right now who is not you, if you want to change that, what you do is you marry me. What you do is you commit to me, fully, and not with some kind of bullshit. Because otherwise I have the right to do whatever it is I want. You are single, like until you mutually, agree on a commitment, you are single. Yeah. So, and yeah, I feel like there is a person who doesn't like that you finally understood that you are free and not chained to them. And they really don't like it. They don't like it. Oh, they don't like it. What I was gonna say. Never mind. There was somebody who wrote something in the comments, but it's not relevant. I thought for a second that it was relevant somehow. But King of Wands, yeah, you have people who are very open about what they want with you. And look at this: Five of Swords reverse, Six of Wands. There is going to be some victory here very fast, and I do think you're going to cut somebody off. You're going to say, hasta la vista, baby, I'm no longer interested in this little game of yours. Let's see what else. There is somebody definitely it's almost like, what I see, there is people who want to fight for you, but it's like you don't even care. For you, you're just having fun. You know how they say, block his number and enjoy your summer? You might do that, yes. Because I do think, again, with the Four of Cups, Page of Swords, there's been a person who's been watching you for a long time, and they're coming towards you, and they expect you to just be happy. Finally, your Majesty has given us, some attention. They will say, but I loved you always. I just needed to wake up. Some kind of a rude awakening they had about what they want in terms of family. Maybe somebody walked away from family situation, could be, because there's too much disappointment. Look at this. Yeah, there is some kind of family situation either you or they walked away from because it's too much. There's no more love, or it's, look at this. Wow, 10 of Swords. It's definitely done. Hierophant, yeah, especially if there's stores there. But they're hopeful that things can turn around. Now, you know where, like, I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, oh yeah, somebody was cheeky in the comments, told me that there was some kind of couple who wanted an entertainer for their relationship. Oh, darling. There was no couple. There was, honestly, there was like a roommate situation of two buddies where a man was beautiful and I never understood what he was doing with that woman. And she just really was clinging onto him for dear life. Because why? You know, getting money from him, comfort. I mean, he can find another woman, I think, in less than a week. I mean, forget less than a week. I don't know. Maybe I still put him on some pedestal, but he's attractive. He's attractive. He's popular. She, on the other hand, I don't know. Like it's you know, it's like in a relationship, one person will definitely find someone and another person you're not so sure. So that's one of the situations. I'm not even talking badly. I think it's besides the looks, a personality is not nice. And I rarely say that somebody is not a good person. Rarely. Like, you know, if you know me, sometimes even people who are a bit bitchy, yeah, I will say you're bitchy. But I will not say like, oh, you're a bad person inherently. But there was something there. I saw just too much. First of all, you know, if you grew up with narcissistic parent or with certain people who pretend to be good, but really deep down you know what's going on there, even though no one else in the world knows. It's in a way a blessing in disguise, because similar people who pretend to be good, you can easily look at them and see that, no, I know who you are, I've seen this before, I've grown up with this. So never mind. And why am I sharing this? What I was gonna say here is that why am I sharing this? Jesus, I got sidetracked. But the idea is that oh yeah, the idea is like, I'm thinking, you know, I have no baggage, right? Like, why should I deal with some situations there where, you know, a person might expect me to heal them from that? No, I don't know. Come healed, because I've worked on myself. I worked on my healing, and I'm not, you know, unless you pay me very generously, you know, no. Say no. 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. How will everything work out? I think things will work out for you. Honestly, you guys, I don't know. Some of you might decide to give this obsessed person a chance. Why you want to do this is your business, not mine, you know. But, and it can work out. The thing is, like, anything is possible, truly. But especially if you're someone who wants to have family, kids, or doesn't want to have family, kids, you have to think about this, I'm getting. Or if they had some kind of past stuff like that with someone else, you have to think about this, because you just have way too many options at this point. Let me see, who is the best option for you? 3 of Swords, person whose heart you broke or will break. I'm kidding. No, I think the best option for you is the one who helps you actually get out of this rut and who pursues you openly, even if they're shy. Like, I have this one guy, like, you know, he was in a difficult situation when he asked me out. Like, this was not an easy situation. But you know what men who have balls do? They take risks. And it might be a bit awkward, a bit shy, a bit funny, but they, you know what? They care about you more than their own ego. You know, they care more about, oh my God, this is the hottest chick I've ever seen. I will definitely pursue her, right? I definitely have to take my chance, versus, oh, I'm gonna look stupid. No, not worth it. That's a princess behavior. Princess behavior, like, I am a princess. You want to be with me, another princess? What? I mean, I have nothing against same sex or whatever. I myself sometimes feel attracted to women, rarely, but sometimes. But I don't need, in a relationship with a man, to be with another little princess. I'm sorry, no. 9 of Wands. Why did you do this to me? Somebody's saying to you, why did you do this to me? We can be so happy together. So you guys, the ball is in your court. You shall make a decision. I feel like by the end of May, for some of you, you will decide to date one person over the other. This was in your previous reading too, where I saw you were cutting off options in favor of one person. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended to see more. I promise in the extended we go like straight in. There will be no, here I got sidetracked. We will go straight in to look at your options, to give you advice, and just see in general what else is coming. Like, we will make a very, very clear cut reading. So I can promise you that. So extended link is going to be down below. Again, don't forget that there is still a few more days to book with me. 20-25% off, packages off. So everything is in the description box. I love you all guys so much. Give this video a big like. We'll talk soon. Bye.